Hello, boys and girls. Time to do some writing. Woohoo! We love to write. All right, opinion writing. So that's always fun because you're going to prove your thoughts. So we read Lost in the Desert. And the question says, do you think Fred, the cat, could have survived in the desert if his family had not come back for him? So you have to decide, could Fred the cat survive in the desert? So you're going to get out your opinion writing paper. And we read the story and we talked about this in class, so it should be pretty good. So get your name up here. The topic. Remember, anytime you want to pause this video, you can. So if you want to pause it right now to write your name, pause it right now to write your name. If you need to pause it to go find your paper, pause it to go find your paper or to get your book. Topic. Lost in the desert. And then the question is, can Fred survive? Let's think about the desert habitat because we're going to have to do an opinion sentence where we state our opinion. So thinking about the habitat of the desert and then a cat. Well, a house cat is used to food being put out for them every day. They tend to enjoy the comforts of the home, whether it's heated or air conditioned. They don't like outdoor weather. They don't like searching for water. They like their water put right in front of them. Cats can scratch humans when they're angry, but I don't know how they would do defending themselves or finding a shelter, especially a cat who's been a house cat. But at the same time, if he has to survive, maybe he would have some cat instincts snap into place or something. But in Mrs. Mahoney's opinion, I don't think Fred could survive. So you can have a different opinion. That's totally fine. If your opinion's opposite, prove it your way. So I'm going to say in the story, this is my identify what I've read. In the story, comma, lost in the desert. I do not think that Fred could survive alone in the desert. And you're probably thinking, oh, Miss Mahoney, you went too fast. How can I keep up? Well, don't worry. You have a pause button. Click pause, and the screen will stop, and you can catch up. So I did a capital. I identified in the story, lost. Look at my capital here. Name of a title, important word. Desert's also important. In and the, we're in the middle. They're not significant to the title, so they don't have to be capitalized. Lost in the desert. I do not think. If you do think, you would get rid of the not and you would say, I think Fred could survive. All right, so now I have to go back and find reasons, evidence from the book. I don't mind if you copy this part. I'm going to even help you with one reason, but then you're going to finish 2 and 3 in conclusion on your own. So when Mrs. Mahoney checks it, I'm going to be reading your second reason, your third reason, and your conclusion. So this is what I'm grading. So I put a box around it so I would know. You can put a box around yours so you know what you're going to be doing on your own. Pause at any time. That was a long pause for you. So we are now going to write our first reason. In paragraph 9, that's right when Fred realizes he has been left. He did not see the car. He did not see Kara or her parents. He did not see much else. So then in paragraph 10, it says Fred felt the heat on his back and on his paws too. The ground was so hot, the heat no longer felt good. Uh-oh. So he doesn't know what to do about the heat. His paws are getting burned. It's over 100 degrees out. So reason 1, Fred got hot right away because it is over 100 degrees outside. His paws haven't adapted to be on hot sand. He's used to indoor. His paws will get burned. Ooh, that's more about the heat. Also, it says right in paragraph 11, he ran after the car. He was thirsty now. Ooh, so that could be the next thing you talk about. So his paws will get burned. Owie. So there's one reason I don't think he could survive. Okay, here's some other things I see. I'm going to help you out if you want to talk about any of them. In paragraph 11, so I'll put 11 there. It says he's thirsty. Uh-oh. How did the other animals in the desert drink? It says he didn't know he could get water from plants. Then it says he didn't know that the animal, it's so quiet there. In paragraph 12, it says it's quiet. He doesn't know how to rest and how to find shade. He doesn't know about shade. He doesn't know where water is. You could talk about paragraph 13. Now, of course, boys and girls, you're not going to write these. These are notes to help you. Do not copy this part. Don't copy. These are notes for suggestions for you. Okay? In 13, it says there's animals he doesn't know about. So there's wild animals he doesn't know what to do with them or what to avoid or what he's dangerous. Paragraph 14, he's hungry. So can he solve that problem? Look at all these problems he's facing. Any more? Paragraph 15. He finally found some help, but then something happens. He starts to worry. So there's some ideas to help you out. So you're going to pick any two. You can find other ones too not listed. And you're going to tell me, just like up here, prove it. Okay, make them into two good sentences. Look, capital and punctuation, punctuation, capital. Circle those punctuations. You must do that when writing. Think of your sentence before you write it. So I wrote, Fred got hot right away because it is over 100 degrees outside. 10 words, and I made sure I wrote them all. Fred got hot right away because it is over 100 degrees outside. Okay, then you're going to write a conclusion. A conclusion restates your opinion. So you could say, as you can see from this evidence, or clearly you can see Fred would not be able to survive alone in the desert. If you didn't agree with me, you could say, obviously, Fred would have been fine in the desert. He is an animal. He could adapt. Whatever you want to say, you're going to use your conclusion to restate your topic. So you see that? It's going to restate it. So I'm going to be looking for capitals, periods, and complete sentences, and I'm going to be grading part 2, part 3, and your conclusion. You might need to write smaller to fit, but writing smaller helps use those muscles and does better handwriting. All right, so good luck. I hope you have fun writing, and show me your opinion. Could Fred survive?